What you just witnessed was captured through the lens of smartphone innovation. Today, join me as we embark on an epic journey into the realm of smartphone external lenses. Do we still need them? What are their advantages and pitfalls? And can they keep up with today's largest sensor smartphones? Let the adventure begin. Hey, Mario here from MSpaceLog. This is your go-to space for everything related to smartphone filmmaking and YouTube channel mastery. From tips and reviews to in-depth tutorials, this is where all it happens. So if you find any value here, consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Your support means everything. And now, let's dive into today's video. There is a whole new world when it comes to talking about smartphone external lenses. Do they still hold relevance in our ever-evolving tech landscape? Before we unravel this cinematic saga, let's decode the essence of these lenses. Think of them as the heroes of our filmmaking ensemble, akin to the lenses you'd find in high-end DSLR or mirrorless cameras. They come in various shapes and mounts, attaching seamlessly to your smartphone's camera setup. And what do they promise? Well, they promise to elevate your content above ordinary. Now, as smartphones leap forward in technological prowess, do these lenses still have a role to play? And my answer is an emphatic absolutely. Built-in cameras dazzle, but external lenses unlock a treasure trove of creative possibilities. Behold, this whole video you are watching right now is being captured through the eyes of an external telephoto lens. And what are the advantages? Well, as you can see behind me, there are some natural depth of field without relying on artificial software tricks. On the other hand, beware that poor lens quality may cause distorted edges, as you may also see right now. Overall, external lenses empower us to harness the capabilities of professional lenses while retaining the crystalline resolution of our smartphone's main camera. Dive deeper and you'll also uncover versatile perspectives and enhanced performance under unique lighting conditions, just by using ND or CPL filters. Just picture this, the mesmerizing cinematic glare of an anamorphic lens, the intimate depth of field of an interview scene, or even the magic of ND or CPL filters to enhance your outdoor shots. All of those are achievable just by using smartphone external lenses. So, is this just enough for the upgrade? Of course. However, not everything about using smartphone external lenses is perfect. It's also crucial to consider the disadvantages of using them. You may get potential distortion and chromatic aberration. You'll also have to deal with additional bulk and to carry extra gear. To use smartphone external lenses and filters sometimes is not as straightforward as it looks. Some brands offer dedicated solutions, while others demand a more intricate dance of cages and clamps. Ultimately, the decision to wield these lenses rests in you, the filmmaker, balancing the pros and the cons against the canvas of individual needs and shooting styles. And now, for the grand finale, can these cinematic lenses warriors adapt to nowadays smartphones with larger sensors? This is actually a great question, and the answer is a bit of a mixed bag, yes and no. When it comes to using external lenses on smartphones with larger sensors, it's all about the quality of the lens and its adaptability. You see, using older lenses on older smartphones like, for example, my Samsung Note 8 and my S10 Plus works great, but when it comes to using the same lens on my S22 Ultra, well, that's a completely different story. Using those same lenses ends up causing vignetting, and that is all due to the bigger sensor preset of the S22 Ultra, and overall all smartphones these days. Notice, smartphone sensors are much larger nowadays, and consequently let in much more light. Those older external lenses are not built for that amount of light improvement and consequently end up causing vignetting. That is something that no one talks about and that you should be aware of before buying any. Although post-processing can often address this issue, the ideal approach is to invest in newer lenses designed to accommodate these larger sensors found in modern smartphones. New era brands like Freewheel or ShiftCam forges lenses specifically created for those bigger sensors found in today's smartphones. Links to their realms waits you in the description below. But remember, quality commands a higher price. If you intend to buy cheaper ones, you can always get those, but remember to check with your supplier and see if they are prepared for your specific smartphone brand and model. In summary, the path of using smartphone external lenses may be treacherous, but the beauty lies in adapting to the evolving tech landscape. Perhaps new and better lenses will show up where we don't need any more workarounds like post-processing. And one good example of how tech evolves is this S22 Ultra case that I found and that works flawlessly with smartphone external lenses that uses 17mm thread mounts. By just wearing that, I can get rid of all the cages, clamps, or any other load that I will have to carry. You can check it all out in my video where I review it. I'll just leave a link in the description below. And this is it for today's video. If you have any additional questions or thoughts, feel free to drop them in the comments below. My name is Mario, this is MSpaceLog, and right here is where your creative journey unfolds. See you in my next one.